Hey guys, welcome to a crappy week 5. It's a little late on Monday. Sorry, this morning I didn't get this made. I wasn't at Oakwood. It's kind of a random start today. So a lot of you will probably see this on Tuesday, but that's okay. I had a question come up this morning, which was terrific on the snow situation and weather and how we deal with that. And we talked about this before, but real quick. So the malls are dictated by the malls. We can't do anything about that as far as when we're open. The strip center stores, Appleton, Menominee, and Chippewa Falls, I like to try and use common sense. I like to try and use safety for the team. We kind of follow the school schedule. When school is closed during the day, if it's snow overnight like it was this time, we like to try and open back up once the streets are plowed. Right now it's sunny and beautiful out. Granted, there's only been 2 customers in since I opened at 2. But whatever, I can get my buys cut up from the weekend, and we're here and we're available. I think after work it should be better. But the question I had was on Wednesday. It's supposed to be super cold. School might be closed. All that stuff. So what do we do in that situation? I don't view cold as a reason to close the store. To be honest with you, there may be situations where that's different. If that happens, I guess we'll deal with it. But if you've got a situation in your store where you don't think you're going to be able to open, let me know. If you have any hardware issues with the cold, let me know. Plumbing, door issues, or anything like that, let me know. Furnace issues, let me know. But if school's closed because of the cold, I'm guessing that the moms and the students will actually be out doing stuff because there's nothing blocking them from. It's warm in the car and it's warm inside. They don't want to be responsible if a bus breaks down or kid getting frostbite waiting for the bus. But a mom putting their kid in the car and going to the store, they're going to do that. I think it's going to be just fine on Wednesday. So open as normal. This week we're still prepping up for week 8, which is tax refund week. When it gets busy again. So keep your payroll as tight as you can keep it right now. There's no need for double coverage right now because it's very manageable. On our own. And then the rest of the week, besides getting your store ready on any other projects you have, any downtime I want to work on Posh. I worked all weekend on it and it's coming along awesome. Check out our closet at Cherry Picker 21 if you haven't yet. We're not really announcing it to our customers yet, but we're going to when the time comes. We're at 111 items in there right now. We're selling stuff every day. We're shipping stuff every day. I put 3 I packed just now, and I have 2 more to pack, orders from the weekend. So it's been awesome. I want to keep it going. So it's going to take all of us to find the good inventory that sells for more on there than it sells in the store. So take your time, go around the store, go through purses, go through shoes, go through denim, sweater, dresses, whatever. Things that sell well. Tiffany, can you put in the comments the brand of the kids' clothing that you've gotten that we want to sell on there? It's Matilda something. You guys may all know this as soon as I say that, but Tiffany will put it in the comments below for everyone to see. Take a look at that. If you run into any of that, let me know. But unique items have been selling, and premium activewear has been selling. Shoes have been selling, so good Sperry's. And then brands. We talked about this, but let's keep talking about it. LuLaRoe tops, new with tags, the Randy. It says it on the hang tag. So if you have any LuLaRoe Randys, pull them for me. Menominee, you have a couple that was put in your back room, I think, for me on Friday. Anybody else, go through your LuLaRoe, look for Randys for me. I would take them without tags too. But we loaded, I think, 3 and sold 2 this weekend. So I would like to get 10, 15 of them up if we can. Brandy Melville, we talked about. Torrid. Torrid gets a lot of hits on there as well. A tip on Torrid, you guys, hop online and look at their size chart. Google Torrid size chart. They do their own sizing numbers and they're different. So they've got like a conversion that'll show you like a 00 Torrid is really like a medium large. And so when you get that in the store, write on the back of the tag what size it really is. Don't put 00 Torrid in 00. It needs to go in medium or large. So take a look at that and share that with information with the team too. Anybody that's tagging that Tord should be flagged. And good Tord, I guess I really want to come to me. I want to list that on Posh if it's in good shape, because that stuff gets a lot of action. Victoria's Secret, not pink, but regular Victoria's Secret. So it says Victoria's Secret and it does say pink on it, on the hang tags. Swimsuits, denim, sweaters, you know, you name it. I'm looking for regular Victoria's Secret stuff. That's still in obviously good shape. Zara is another one, Z-A-R-A. That's a European fashion chain that's coming to the United States here recently on the East Coast. I know for sure. I'm sure they're on the West Coast too. They're not in the Midwest that I know of, maybe Chicago. But we do get it in. I found a piece at Oakwood here just the other day, and I think I've got a couple more in my bag to do. So if you see that, we want to buy it. Oops, sorry about the mic. We want to buy it, and if it's something I can list, let's list it. Activewear, Zaya, Z-Y-I-A, is like a LuLaRobe for activewear. It's a home party line. I just sold a pair of leggings for $28 this weekend, or end of last week. Last week I sold that we had for $7.99. It's a home party line. It's expensive stuff. We buy it for $3, $4, $5. So if you see that come in, it's got a crescent moon as their logo. Lululemon, of course, we want, and I would certainly take if you get it. And then denim, brands that don't sell for us in the store, we want to try on there. So Hudson's, Citizens for Humanity, Seven for All Mankind, True Religion, and Unique. Don't be afraid of Unique, man. I found a pair of bell bottoms with patches, True Religion, at Oakwood yesterday, that had sold on Posh for $57. We had it on double markdown, okay, because it takes a special buyer, and the odds of that person finding those jeans in your rack is very slim. You know, we hit the masses in our racks, and not really the specialty. So that specialty stuff we want to throw online. So if you see a pair of funky bell bottoms, but it's a cool brand, you know, it's not some generic, we want it. You see historic Lee jeans, we want to take a look at those. You know, things that are unusual, things that are different. I can't believe I just said Lee jeans on here, but I did. I found a 1970s deer skin trench coat at Oakwood. There was 3 or 4 of them on Posh for $50 or $60 or more, okay? And we had it, I think, for like 11 or 15. So I grabbed that as well. So we're looking for the unique pieces. We're looking for things that are searchable. So things that are going to stand out. So it has to have some kind of brand or something about it that's searchable, okay? Calvin Klein, thanks to the Kardashians, is doing well again. So we're still, we're listing that stuff. I had one bra and I listed that and it was gone quickly for $10. So yeah, it's super exciting. So go on our page, spend some time this week on the floor, try to put a basket together, shoot me some pictures with text and let me know what you found, okay? Everybody stay warm this week. Now that the snow is over, it should be safe. Obviously we don't want to walk home on Wednesday, but yeah, be well. Let me know what you find and I'll keep you posted on how things are going on my end. Wasso, you should hopefully have your scanner tomorrow. If he stops in to pick it up, it's sitting there by the door waiting for Speedy today. So let me know if anybody has any problems or any questions, and have a good week, guys. Hey, I'm inserting this before the main video because I don't want anybody to get to the end and then click done without catching this. So our weekly video is following this little segment here, but I just wanted to give everybody a follow-up or a reminder that I sent out or I recorded and sent out over the weekend a virtual meeting, our first virtual meeting for all the employees that are on the staff. I think I left Abby and Savannah out as they're leaving. But anybody that's on the staff should have received that via email. It was the email address that they used to register with When I Work is what I did. I went into the app and exported by store, sent each store a custom email for them with their videos. So every store should have had 3 parts of training video or a meeting video, some supplementary videos that went along with it, and all the links were in the email. And then at the very end of that email which a couple people are missing, is the a special segment that's just for your store. So I taped a little segment that's special just for you. So like a Hillary or maybe a Megan may get more than one email because they're on both lists. You'll want to just check the tail end of those emails. That's the only difference between them is the last segment. The question came up on how the payroll is going to work on that. People have been sending me the emails already that did the training videos. Out of our 20-some employees, I think I've gotten 5 or 6 back so far. So not great over the weekend. I gave them till Wednesday. I'm sure everybody will do it Wednesday night because that's how people are, myself included. But the question was, do they need to add that to the time card? Let's do this. They do not. They do not have to do that. I will gather all of the lists of everyone that submits it by Wednesday, and I will give that to Peggy to add on a payroll. And so Peggy will go through and do that with me. You don't have to do it. What I do want you to do though is follow up with everybody and make sure that they did it by Wednesday. Okay, so everyone should receive an email. I also sent a message on the When I Work chat, and if anybody didn't get it, needs a copy, forward it to them. You should have it at store level, or personally, I guess, or let me know and I can send them another copy. If they didn't get it, why didn't they get it? If that's not the correct email address, then we need to change it in the When I Work app so we have it. Okay. Another question I had is on W-2s. Those everybody should have those already. They came in last week. And we mailed out anybody's that doesn't work for us anymore. So if there was, if any employees get a hold of you, they didn't get it in the mail because they moved and they didn't provide a forwarding address, they never came in and let us know their new address, which is most common. They're just not paying attention to that detail. We can issue another one or another copy. We can get another copy. Peggy can. And we just need to let her know what they are. I don't know what Peggy charges us for copies. If it's non-deliverable, it will get brought back to the store. And so when it does, let's kind of gather those up and maybe try and notify them via Facebook or something and let them know that it's in. We want them to get it, you know. We don't want it to cost us a ton of money, though. We did our part, you know. So try and balance that best you can. But, you know, give it your best effort. And then, yeah, we'll just say that that's free at this point if people if moved or whatever. But we'll look at that maybe down the road at what that costs us to do multiple attempts at that. But anyway, so that should be settled. But you will expect to have a couple employees straggling on here in the next month that are former that had wrong addresses, and we'll help them out best we can. Okay, that's it. And now you can watch the main address for the week.